Yodel, 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 yodel. Testicles. Testicles. It's not loud enough. But I can't project my voice that loudly. What can you do? Okay. Okay. Not what I was hoping for. Hold on. There we go. Here we go. I have to work today. Usually, I would have today off. I would still be sleeping. I wouldn't have streamed. Gotta wake up. Gotta wake up. Gotta wake up. Nama magi, nama gomen, nama tamago, nama magi, nama gomen, nama tamago, nama magi, nama gomen, nama tamago. Hi, girl. Hi, girl. What's it like being awake? What is that like? Oh, what should I do today? I got about maybe 30 minutes. Is the music too loud? Chilling, huh? Must be nice. Must be nice. I'm trying to be like you, my boy. So actually, Guru, we need to catch up. What have I missed? Any unique or significant updates? That's if you're in a talking mood. If you're busy, you're welcome to lurk. I can just ramble on. Cut off a bit. Yeah. Any unique updates? Any special events? Any something worthy of mentioning? Recent events? I don't think. Yeah, I haven't quite done a lot of catch up with you. You know. Did we? No, we didn't lose frame. That's alright. I've been watching a lot of What's the fucking podcast? Yeah, Fresh and Fit. Interesting. Alright, Guru quit job. Working in cultural center for my club and that my only co-president and very few members interested in, but I'm pushing through. Okay. Cultural event. Like? Are we talking Filipino events? Are we talking about the Tinicklings? Are we talking about what else are there? Them frilly dresses. The one that you have to swing your skirt for. Not the one I'm talking about the Filipino one. Not the other one. There was another one. I think I gotta blow my nose. I'm gonna blow my nose. So tasty. Okay. Leroy says, basically a nutshell, we're gathering people's stories from throughout quarantine and putting them on display, doing photo prints, and we're working on tinkling. Yeah, but it's more American than Philo. Okay. Okay. So you're saying you're appropriating Filipino culture. But yeah, that's I would be interested in it. Like people's stories through quarantine. But it depends on the question though, I think. And depends on what people share. What am I most interested in when I'm asking questions? I wonder. Like, I'm always fascinated by how people digest what happens around them, right? Rather than the story itself. So when I ask people about like what they think on things, or you know, when I ask them to share their story of their happiest and saddest and maddest events, I'm always focusing on how they're telling the story rather than the story itself. Now, is that disrespectful? I'm still paying attention, so I don't think so. But I think it tells me more about that person and their point of view on everything. And I'm learning about that person rather than listening to a story about that person. There we go. I'm more interested in personality rather than their experience. That's an easier way to put it. Thank you very much. Thanks for waiting on me to process that. Because I'm not sure why. I want more people that I get along with. That's it. I just want to get along with people and them talking about themselves and how they view things. Hi, girl. I don't have a headphone on. Would you like to discuss?
Hello.
Hello. Well, you obviously know this is live, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Right?
thought I'd just because it would be easier than to type.
Yeah. Yeah, you're welcome to talk about anything you like.
Yeah.
So this event happens when?
May 13th. I planned it so it would be on Friday the 13th. Hello, Flakes.
Friday the 13th.
Because 13 is my mom's lucky number because she was born on Friday the 13th.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah. Very edgy.
Flakes, good evening. Ah, man. It's still Friday for you, isn't it?
Yeah. Friday. Just came home from. I was supposed to pick up my Game Boy Color since I had it repaired, but the store didn't open on time.
Right.
Yeah, so I couldn't pick it up. But it's fine.
Game Boy Color, huh? The console itself.
Yeah.
The one
It's
that
a clear one.
the one that Logan Paul just filled it up with resin.
Well, yeah, the Game Boy Color table.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Why not emulate it?
Because I like the aesthetic of it. Like I have a case. It's since my Game Boy Color is clear, I bought like a clear Game Boy case and it has like a strap where you could wear it like a bag or like a necklace. It's a vibe.
I don't see it. I mean, I had it. I've had enough. Yeah, so yeah, I'm very appreciative of the advancement of these consoles. A quality so high, huh? I don't know what to do with that. I think affiliated channels don't get like the priorities when it comes to like the qualities, them qualities. Put it on audio only. There's nothing to see here. It's only voices.
As has the European Wi-Fi.
Yeah, majority of us is from Europe, huh? Okay.
Australia is just like ghetto British, right?
Yeah. Yeah, all the criminals got sent there.
No.
Oh, here, sorry.
Yeah.
I had a question for you. What the fuck was it? Yeah, what were you gonna say?
Oh, I was gonna ask about the flooding. Like, what happened with that? I didn't get to go on that stream.
Oh, well, Brisbane city sank.
Oh.
The river overflowed because there was just so much raining happening and dam couldn't take it. They decided to release water, otherwise it would have just cracked and opened, which would have been really, really bad. Yeah. And yeah, the city sank and everywhere's dirty. All the furnitures that were submerged were destroyed. Yeah, and a lot of lives ruined, but most of them, I'm assuming, is insured. I'm assuming.
Oh, I'm looking at pictures. This looks so bad.
You can swim in it.
Water.
Yeah. I mean, you shouldn't swim in it, but you can. Hi, Ivy.
Imagining like all of the animals in the water. Nah.
Oh yeah, a lot of them, like livestock, they died because they couldn't float. Oh no, that's not right. Yeah, oh yeah, they couldn't float, and like they also couldn't get to like the roofs of the sheds. Yeah, kind of just sank.
R.I.P. the cows.
Ivy, please.
Hello, Ivy.
Oh, Ivy. What's your first impression on Ivy?
Filipino slave owner. Sweet Filipino slave owner, you know, she feeds her slaves well. Yeah. Likes cats. Arabic.
Yep.
Oh, the slave might have heard me.
Well, that's the point, innit? Girl, you want to talk about yourself?
Sure.
But what?
I'm not good at starting conversations.
Right? Yeah, me neither.
So let's see what's
Whenever I initiate in a conversation, I tend to just get very invasive, right? Because
I'm done with that.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Aka, your happiest and your saddest. Go. Go.
Hello, PewDiePie.
Okay, girl. Happiest and your saddest. Go.
Happiest and saddest what moments?
Yes.
Happiest moment would be. I like how that's the hard one. Happiest would be.
I think it's harder to remember positive moments.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Very few and far between. But I think freshman year of college, when we had a retreat, and I had like 20 plus shots, and I fell asleep on the couch.
You can drink in retreats.
It wasn't an official retreat. It was like for the club.
Okay.
But like, yeah, it was very fun. I was like headbanging to music, which is not like me, dancing and stuff. People were like crying, throwing up in the restroom. I had a girl bleach and dye my hair.
Okay.
That day. It was wild, but it was fun. Worst moment would be, I think 2016. Summer of 2016, during like the whole Trump era. That was just giving me a lot of anxiety.
Right.
My grandma was here from the Philippines. And I had no privacy at all. So I was just very irritable.
Right.
And the combination of that, I only ate like once a day for like maybe a month or two. It wasn't great. Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been stressful. Huh. Yeah, while Trump was around, that's when the pandemic also began. Asian hate.
Oh, Asian hate.
I remember, wait, do you remember Alfonso?
Yeah, I hop in his live stream sometimes.
Yeah, he was very upset by that.
Ooh.
The Asian hate, the whole like the blame that Asians were receiving, even if you're not Chinese.
Honestly, I know some people who were affected. Like my cousin, she was in an elevator, and then some lady told her like, "This pandemic is your fault" or something like that. Stupid shit. Like, I guess since I pass as a non-Asian, so it hasn't affected me directly.
You got that Mexican look on you.
More like Bruno Marsy.
Sorry?
More like Bruno Marsy, since I have big eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do people assume you as usually?
Honestly, I've gotten Mexican. I've surprisingly gotten white.
Wow.
Yeah, since I used to be super pale in high school. I've gotten black before. I've gotten Chinese.
Chinese?
Yeah, like a Chinese lady came up to me in a store to try to talk to me.
Oh yeah, I've seen
I didn't understand.
Chinese,
yeah, I didn't understand anything she was saying.
Oh, that happens to me all the time though. Like when I go into a restaurant, Chinese restaurant with Jelly. Jelly speaks Chinese, and the waiter or waitress would assume that I can also speak Chinese.
Mm-hmm.
I got that look.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I was planning to take it, but Japanese was the open class and would probably be easier.
How long now you been studying Japanese?
5 weeks?
But you can
5 or
already
6
use
weeks.
hiragana. That's pretty good.
Yeah, since I started learning by myself in middle school because of like Vocaloid and Utao. You had to learn hiragana to like input it in notes, so it would sing that note. That was like the extent of my Japanese.
You got somewhere at least.
Yeah.
Wedge would be proud.
Mm-hmm.
Hi Masu. Masu is picking up at where we left off. That's important in the social sphere. And people make it out to be, but way more important when it comes to hard sciences. I think one day we'll have to drop all this I don't know, like people cling on to like nationality so much that they don't realize that's causing harm, because they're so proud of what they are, when you know everybody is, right? You don't have to be insecure about it. I don't know. Anyways, racists. People who likes to divide themselves from the majority by I guess discriminating on one specific racial group, right?
I think that the topic, because of how America was founded, it will never go away. Like it started on racism, the subjugation of Native Americans, and Africans. It'll never go away. But in other countries, I think things will like die down once this woke stuff is in the past. Yeah. This whole cultural appropriation shit was super annoying to me last year. Yeah, I was told that doing cultural dances, if you're not part of that specific Filipino culture, I guess, like if you're not Ilocano, you can't do this specific dance.
It's so dumb.
It's stupid. Like you're appropriating the culture. Or you can't put on this festival because you can't include every single dance that exists in the Philippines. That's you cherry picking, and you can't do that. It's Asian America is stupid.
That's the thing though. What I've noticed is wherever is getting like an American influence on like views, especially on race, it seems like they're a lot more gatekeepy.
Yes.
I wonder
Very
why.
gatekeepy. They just want to feel like they're right. But they don't realize that they're being exclusionary by going that far left.
Yeah, that could be it. I saw something interesting. Do you think systemic racism exists?
Yes.
Oh.
I remember I watched this documentary in high school for my minorities in media. I think 19th Netflix. 13th Netflix. There's this documentary on Netflix called 13th. It talks about how most of the prisoners in the system in America are African American.
Mm.
And African Americans are a minority here, right? Like, they're disproportionately represented in the prison system, and it doesn't make any sense. Because, like, they're minorities. Like, how are they the most people in prison? Yeah, that systemic racism. I guess even outside of America, like, uh, I've heard from people trying to get apartments in Japan that if you're not Japanese, it's difficult. Correct me if I'm wrong, but
I
I've
can see
heard of that.
If it's true, I can see that. I can see why.
Things. Even though how would I say this? Sorry, I'm not good with my words. With my dad, he is a tall, wait, not tall. He's a short Filipino man, dark skinned, covered in tattoos.
Wow.
And I am afraid of him because he says he wants to own a gun to go fishing, which is stupid because you can fish with a rod, not a gun.
How American of him.
Yeah, and I always have to tell him no because you're tall, you're a tan dude.
Oh yeah, you don't want to give the authority a reason. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you don't want to give them a reason to do something. Yeah, stuff like that. You see all of the police attacks on POC. Even though I haven't really been affected by it, I just want to be careful. You know, I'm very submissive like that. I'll follow directions.
Here we go. Sorry, Masu, it got blocked by auto mod. Right. I'm still teaching it, you know, what to pass and what to not pass, so. Right, where were we? Betty came in. Betty, welcome. Betty, Womenese is what you're using right now. See, Betty's saying, Moi Masu. No, Americans are the most racist people in the world. Right? So, in Womenese, let me translate that Womenese. What she means is... Huh? Sorry?
Is it not the mansplaining? Sorry, I'm just going all SJW.
No, that's it.
I'm
exactly
cosplaying. I'm cosplaying as an SJW.
I mean, Japanese cops can't kill, but they are very unfair sometimes though, when they're trying to solve an issue. Like, they also victim blame too, often. They're gonna be like, yeah, he stole, but you should have kept it safe. Makes me mad. Right, I think Japanese are more xenophobic. I don't know about racist, but like the West has more positive representation in Japan rather than like Japanese entering America, I think. Yeah. I don't know about racism. Yeah, and has gotta go. No problem. Thanks for coming in. Right? Alright, Flakes. Rest well. It's the weekend. Get out. Go elsewhere.
I thought of another example of systemic racism.
Go for it.
The only law like banning an ethnic group was against an Asian group, at least here in America. The Chinese Exclusion Act. I'm sorry, Moemas.
I don't know how you could... It's very hard for me to have confidence in what I already know. I can't have a strong stance on anything. I'm very fluid. So I envy that. Like being or believing that you'd know more.
Interesting, boy.
In the form of excluding white Americans.
It goes both ways. It's not just like I believe in racism against white people. I'm not one of those people like you can't be racist against white people. You can call them all these names.
I
But
imagine it to be I wish I could have a better example. I imagine it to be the minority are feeling like they're oppressed because of their past, right? And feeling like they're cornered no matter what they do, they gotta get into trouble anyway. So them committing a crime and police officers seeing that as a statistic and assuming that these minorities seems to cause more trouble than, you know, the white race or any other non-troublesome race may have created this systemic racism. I don't know. That's how I imagine it to be. What's this?
it goes okay, boy. Grants and employment opportunities. Government.
All right, let me read it out. Masu is saying we have grants and employment opportunities and even types of government contracts that you can apply for. If you're not a minority, you don't get access to them at all. Right? It has almost nothing to do with merit. We're talking about billions of dollars a year, and it is 100% legal. That's systemic racism. What most people point as systemic racism is long gone and extremely illegal. But Masu, we wouldn't need police if everybody followed the rules. I think there's a problem here and there that we don't really talk about that we know exists. Or we don't. I don't know. I'm not American. This ain't my issue. But
I don't think that's this.
I can see why people would feel discriminated though.
Yeah.
Being blamed for whatever their ancestors did. Colonizing. What else? Even their grandparents too, right? They lived in an era where everybody was comfortable being racist to black people or foreigners in general. Hold on. Masu is saying I'm not even white. I've benefited from a lot of those native programs, and I've always thought they were racist as shit. I want to know more. We're running out of time though. Once the clock hits 6, I have to end the stream. I have to start working at 6 o'clock, and I don't think they're gonna open it on time, so I got about 10 minutes after 6.
Racist. Interesting.
You're welcome to project your opinion, girl. Opinions are opinions.
I'm trying to like formulate my opinion correctly.
Yeah, I'm not argumentative at all.
Companies are wanted native while employed. Yeah, I'm against that too. I don't like choosing people because they're a minority.
That tokenizes them, don't they?
Yeah. Yeah, the system is broken. I'm not saying that it isn't.
But Masu, is that systemic racism? Could that be? Could that be systemic racism as well? What's this? It is because it is literal discrimination that is part of the law. You know what though? Australia has its own system too, where the indigenous communities in Australia gets like extra privileges, mostly because of the fucked up shit that British did to Australia. But that's seen as fair, although I don't think you'd often see that privilege being used to like no, I can't say that. I don't know a lot of Aboriginal people. But the ones that I met, they're students. Obviously they don't know how to apply for benefits like that. Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, but yeah, that privilege exists, and that's because they earned it. Masu, do you love black people? Masu, do you love black people? Do you love black people?
I don't think I've ever been in a friend group that's had a black person in real life. Like, there's not many in LA actually. Yeah. I think LA is mostly Latino.
California is like minorities' favorite, isn't it?
Yeah. It also used to be part of Mexico, so it makes sense.
Well, what is the current idea of systemic racism? Like, what are we looking at?
The incarceration rate, housing. Is it housing? Honestly, I don't really pay attention to the racism stuff. Yeah, because it's too stressful, you know?
I think it's very exhausting.
Yeah.
And these issues are a lot more real for Americans too, I think, compared to people on the outside looking in. I'm not saying there's no such thing as racism outside, but Oh, I forgot Haz was on Be Right Back. The whole time I thought Haz was here.
Capitalist system. I'm against capitalism. I'll say that.
I think you should be able to switch systems. Like go from maybe go capitalism for like a certain amount of time and then like go into communism maybe. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Like breathing,
breathing.
Go in out.
I am more socialist. I guess right now we're a democratic socialist thing right now. But
suck them.
More social, but social opportunity programs would be great. Like, oh no. I feel like NFTs are a symptom of late stage capitalism. because it it's the devaluation of artist labor, and we already have devalued like other kinds of non-art labor, like sorry, my brain's fried. Just like common goods. You place not much value in it. Okay, this might sound privileged, but like cheap clothes, for example, right? We get those from China. We don't pay those workers enough, right? So we don't value their labor enough to pay them how much they would be paid, right? But for like more expensive brands, sure, they are more expensive, but that's because we value the labor of the workers and we're paying them properly. You get me? With NFTs, you just treat those artworks as just investments. It's not, you don't care about the art at all. It's just...
Yeah, I still don't understand. Not the definition, but the whole, like, putting your money into it. I don't get it.
So, NFTs, how would I explain this?
Like, what is the purpose of it all? What's the word? There was a word for that. Like, utility. That's it. Yeah, I don't understand the utility of it. Like, what are you gonna use it on?
There's no utility to it. It's just an economy based on like how exclusive something is. Yeah.
Weird.
It's basically how things are now. Like, Birkins are expensive because they're like, you have to get on the list to buy them, right? That's what makes it expensive. It's exclusive.
Right. Masu, I want to know more. Communism is the most dangerous ideology in modern era. Anyone that unironically pushes for communism is a fucking idiot.
I'm not a communist, just want to say that.
What makes it attractive for people to go for communism, though, you think?
Communism, good in theory, but someone will always want to try to take power. Like Mr. Kim, Kim Jong-un, not equal.
Death total for communism is over 500 million. Okay. Wait, what? Huh? Wait. Okay, so death toll. Why did this come in? Right, China, Russia, North Korea, good lifestyle? I think not. Like, obviously, if you want the economy to prosper, not that I know my shit, but yeah, if you want rich people to exist, right? Of course, you know, if rich people exist, then poor people would exist too. But it helps the economy grow, right? And thus making the entire country prosper is the goal, isn't it? With capitalism, a little bit of sacrifice, human sacrifice.
I'm looking at Moe's comment, and I disagree with it wholly. He said, or they said, sorry, capitalism has done more to lift poor people out of poverty than any other economic system in the history of mankind. But like, for capitalism to work, quote unquote work, Okay, I'll say he. Or sorry, yeah. I'm not trying to be that person, but yeah, he. What was my train of thought? For capitalism to work, quote unquote, for the people who would do well, it depends on other people suffering. Like people here that are doing well, we get our goods from people in China who are throwing themselves off of like buildings, like iPhone factories. People be jumping.
I gotta get dressed, so you're welcome to continue talking for like the next 10 minutes, but yeah, you're also welcome to not talk. Up to you.
Cool.
Take it easy.
Where did I get this idea?
I want some of your confidence, Masu. I need you to share. I need to exercise communism with your confidence, please. Be right back. I'm wearing underwear too, don't look.
Where did I get this idea? Econ class in high school. To gain more things and elevate the economic station. But because of that, like some people are born with more than other people. And those people who are born more will continue to compound their wealth, leaving those who weren't born with wealth to just struggle and struggle to try to lift themselves up. You can't just say like lift yourself up from your bootstraps. That's not how it works. Yeah, I agree with Flakes. Because one party gains doesn't mean another loses. You can't, like, if you have two people, one person gets more you have a set amount of money, right? Okay. Set amount of money, you have, let's say, like, believe in everything he says without question. Okay, wait. I'm not good at forming words, sorry. Money. I mean, yeah, there's no such thing as a finite amount of money. You could print more, but then it causes inflation. There you go. And it devalues. I'm also fumbling my words because of my tongue piercing. I feel like it's given me like a speech impediment. I wouldn't say Moe is racist. I believe that he's right about, that discrimination against white Americans is a thing with those social programs. They should not be excluded. Welcome back.
Hi. 5 minutes to go. I think this is a good place to cut it off. You think? We can continue next time, whenever that may be. Okay. Okay. And you guys are also welcome to continue this conversation on Discord. Up to you. Doesn't really matter. Wherever you can, I don't know, get along in, wherever it is. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much for participating in the VC as well. Takes a lot of courage. Right, Aka and Bedge?
Hey, fuck you. I'm sorry.
Alright, catch you next time. Cutting off. Bye. Bye. Alright, so they're still displayed on screen. So yeah, I missed the last 5 minutes, I think, but I'm probably gonna catch up anyway. Javarten Vuten Bag, right back at you, SDFV. Welcome back in, but I have to go. Yeah, we're about to end the stream. I have to go to work on a Saturday. On a Saturday. Right, my knowledge on economics is fundamentally wrong. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting though? That means I have more room to learn. More for entertainment. More for my attention span. Yeah. Like, it's okay to admit that you're wrong. I wish I could strongly believe in something like that though. But yeah, no problem, no problem. Thanks for joining. Yeah, thanks for the convo. I think I really enjoyed that. Whatever we did there. You know what? As soon as I left the VC, the two of them unmuted. Pose says. Two of them. Pose says. Alright. So yes, anyways, catch you guys next time. Don't die, stay alive for those who love you and will love you in the near future. Laugh at me in the next stream. Yeah, we're not gonna raid. Yeah, bye guys. Bye. Bye.